And the show this afternoon is going to be your last 4 chances this week, and then we'll start it all over again Monday morning with Rover. So last 4 chances for you to grab some of that money. Somebody wins every time. There's no reason it shouldn't be you. Guardians will play tonight. You'll get a little bit of the Corey Roddick experience between us and baseball, but they're in Kansas City to play the Royals tonight. Royals are not a good team this season, but neither Detroit Tigers, and they swept the Guardians, so we'll see what happens. This might be, because you don't want to get in a situation where teams are excited to see the Guardians come to town.
Right.
You don't want faltering teams to go, okay, here we go. Guardians are exactly at 500. The Royals have only won 30 games this season, so we'll see. But 8:10 tonight is when the first pitch is, so 7-something. You get about an hour of Corey Roddick, which I'll tell you, God bless your Cleveland Guardians, but an hour of Corey Roddick, it's just not enough. I mean, it's not enough. You know, normally on a Guardians-free evening, you'll hear Corey from, it's a long, long show. It's when we get out of here, and I think until 10 or 11 or 12 or 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning. I think he's on all night. Who is on overnight here on MMS? I don't even know who our overnight talent is.
Is it Shroom?
Is that a rhetorical question? I don't know. Is it Shroom? A guy named Shroom is on overnight? Is that right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know how to look this up.
Well, there's a WMMS.com.
Yeah.
You probably go right there and
on here.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Corey Roddick. Captain Tony.
Who?
Captain Tony.
Captain Tony. Okay, but he's in-house. Like Captain Tony.
Yeah.
Cap'n. Cap'n?
Cap'n.
Like Cap'n Crunch?
C-A-P.
Apostrophe N. Cap'n Tony.
Cap'n Tony.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's him, and then
Oh, do you mean
Elliott.
Did they get rid of Shroom?
Shroom seems to not be on the list.
Is the Buzzard Shroomless now? That doesn't even seem to be right. In the span of...
They don't even list so it just says... Okay, yeah, so it's Captain Tony overnights.
Okay.
Tony McGinty.
Yeah, he's a guy who's here.
Yeah.
Right, okay, because sometimes we'll have people from somewhere else. So in the span, I'm the real victim here. In the span of 60 seconds, I heard of somebody for the first time, only to find out that they're no longer on this radio station. Think of how I feel.
You never heard of Shroom. He does a lot of different markets.
Oh, I'm not listening to this radio station at 3 in the morning, I guess. Had I turned it on...
Duh.
Right.
Even if the iHeartRadio app just opens and plays for you?
In the middle of the night? That seems to have stopped. I don't know if they figured that out. They're always trying to improve the UX, if you will, to use their parlance, for the app. But they're constantly there because they're always troubleshooting. On the one hand, they're like, how can we make this experience better? And on the other hand, they're always getting angry emails from me telling them what got screwed up or what, why isn't my podcast there? Why are there ads in the middle of me talking? That kind of thing. Kevin wants to know if he can be the bureau chief for Route 42 South.
Highway?
Unless that's a sexual position. My wife gave permission to take a little vacation anywhere I want in Ohio. So listen, if your wife, you don't need permission from someone, wife or otherwise, if your vacation is going to be limited to Ohio. If your wife goes, all right, let's figure this out. Let's go somewhere in the contiguous United States. That's one thing. It requires more planning. You don't need permission when she goes, we can go anywhere you want. Just can't leave Ohio. He's taking Route 42 the entire way to Cincinnati.
Why not just get on 71?
He might not live in Cleveland. We don't know where this guy's from.
Don't know where he's coming from. Where is Route 42?
I don't know.
Route 42 goes through Medina. It's state...
Well, anyway,
State Road or Pearl Road? I think it's Pearl Road becomes 42, and it goes all the way through Ohio. It's a state route.
Well, yeah, I kind of gleaned that from what he was saying. I just didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
If it's... I've only driven through Cincinnati. I've never stopped off.
I would get like a cabin in Athens or something, like Southern Ohio.
Greece?
When we have that, we have a week off at the end of July, which everybody's super excited about. And I know.
Wait, are you saying that facetiously?
I'm saying it because the customers are like, another week off? They're going to lose
Oh,
their
well,
minds.
in their defense, the 2 weeks I was gone when my father was dying, that was unscheduled.
Right.
But my week on the Jersey Shore was scheduled, yes. So I'll apologize in advance for that.
I got a cabin in southern Ohio. Well, it's probably mid-Ohio, but just a place to get away. And I told my sister, and she's like, "You're going there? Why don't you go someplace?" I'm like, "Because I don't want to be in the car the whole time."
Yeah, a couple hours.
I don't want a big trip. I just wanted a place that was nice where I can go with my girlfriend and we can just get away for a couple days. She's like, "What are you guys gonna do?" I'm like, "Drink and have sex."
Yeah,
like,
right. What else would we do?
That's what I don't need to see anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't seeing sights doesn't really do it for me. Relaxing is what does it for me. So I want to go and relax.
That's why we'll primarily Airstream B&Bs is where we stay. Somebody's got one out in the back 40, right? When we were in Austin, last time we went for ACL, first time we went years ago, we stayed in a woman's tree house. She had a house in a tree behind her house. Cool. And then another time we stayed in a woman's Airstream, which was just in her backyard.
See,
this woman was trying to print money. She was a young woman.
Fine.
She had a house. The house itself was being rented to a bachelor party. We were in the backyard in the Airstream. Now, we weren't going to be there much because we were at the festival like most of the weekend, or we were doing other stuff, so we were just going back to like crash. But we were making friends with the dudes at the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Like, we'd have to go in there to, like, use the bathroom or something. Yeah. And they'd all obviously they're getting drunk and watching porn. And they're like, "Hey, come on in!"
You don't want to party with those bros?
We had a couple drinks with them. Yeah, okay. We got no problem with that. I'm no elitist.
I don't really like Airbnb. I'm not even gonna lie. I am so much happier staying in a hotel.
Understood, as am I. But if you get like a cool kind of Airbnb, like if it's somebody's apartment, like a couple of years ago, we were going to Chicago for a friend's wedding. And we were like, let's just Airbnb. I don't know why we decided to Airbnb, but it ended up being an Airbnb directly across from the street from our old apartment.
Oh, that's crazy.
So we're like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why we did that, but it is weird to be in someone else's house or apartment.
Well, that's why I like it for like cabins. Like it works for cabins and stuff like that. It makes sense. Like we're in a place that's gonna be like near Amish country, so like I wanted to be in the woods and have that kind of nature thing. They don't have a lot of hotels like that. So
I get that.
And it's nice because if we do want to go someplace, we can go to Amish country and get some bakery or possum tails or whatever they have down there.
Dude, go to Dear Dutchman.
Let's hope there's not another Mountain Dew massacre wherever you're going.
Oh, yeah. The what?
Dare Dutchman.
Is that the Good Pie place?
That's the Good Pie
the
place.
Dare Dutchman?
D-E-R, Dare Dutchman.
Dare Dutchman. Oh, okay.
Are you sure that's how it's pronounced? And it's not
Dare Dutchman.
Dare Dutchman?
Dare Dutchman. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Like Pennsylvania Dutch kind of thing.
Yeah, but their peanut butter pie is like...
Oh, God, peanut butter pie.
Don't
you can
do
eat
this. Don't do this.
I'm asking you.
Oh, you're so sweet and
It's
rich,
so rich.
and heavy. How could you have more than a bite of pudding?
That's exactly what I'm going to ask.
What do you want?
We know who you are.
What do you want? Your mouth is full of flavor?
You like whipped cream that they make fresh and churn daily? What's wrong with you?
All you can taste is the peanut butter.
Why does that make it?
The sweet crumbles and the homemade crust? Come on, who wants that?
Why does that make it better? We churn our whipped cream.
Because it's
First of all,
fresh.
Oh,
It's not
stop.
Cool Whip.
It's all marketing.
No, it is literally not. It's a place called Dare Dutchman in Central Ohio.
I know.
don't know how
I'm just saying.
with
I'm not
marketing.
saying it makes it inherently better that they make their own cream.
Yes,
Who cares?
they're Amish. This is all that they do.
Doesn't make it fundamentally better.
Yes, it does. If
they
that
give
is
me-
all that they do,
Oh,
and
stop.
they've done it for generations, yes, it is fundamentally better. Yes. Don't stop me. Oh,
No,
stop. I
come
don't
on.
want to agree with you, so I say, oh, stop.
No,
It's small
First
batch.
of all,
It's-
I didn't even get my question out before you
we
began
we knew where it was going.
Before you began to rabidly castigate me for what I was going to ask.
We already knew.
I was going to ask.
This would never happen with Shroom.
He loves peanut butter pie.
Shroom, come on back, pal. Listen, I was going to ask, you're able to eat an entire piece of that pie.
Piece, yes. Pie, no.
No, I know that. Because I envision I would probably have a bite and then another bite, and I'd go, I'm out.
That's fine for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking for me.
I'd do small pieces, but I'd probably eat 6 of them in a day.
Honestly,
like parsed out through the day.
the last time we got one was on my sister and I and my mom went down there for my dad's birthday because he loved that place. So we brought home a peanut butter pie for each of us. And I did not even slice it. I ate it out of the box. Like that's the grief, depression, food mode I was in, where I was like, I'm not going to bother slicing this because I know I'm just going to eat it all. So there's no point in doing that.
Gwen says it to me all the time. She's team you guys. She's like, we eat so differently. How did we ever hook up in that regard? Yeah. And I go, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, you know, I'm fascinated by how some people, I'm not judgy about it. I'm fascinated by how some people eat. It is genuinely fascinating to me. I'll see people eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And I go, wow.
I could.
Like, don't you feel awful all the time?
We've been over this. But you don't eat because it feels good. You eat because you're sad. Come on, dude.
You eat. I understand this, and again, this is well-tread ground here on the show. But so you were already sad.
Yes.
So you eat and make yourself feel worse.
No, you eat and make yourself feel better.
But you don't feel better when
it tastes good and it feels good to be full. And then you're like, I shouldn't have done that.
So ultimately, you're sad again.
Ultimately, you are regretful. But while it's happening, it's great. It's like having a one-night stand. You're like, man, I probably shouldn't have done that. But in the moment, it felt great.
Oh, you're supposed to regret one-night stands? Make myself a note here.
Depends.
I mean, I'm out of that game, obviously. But hey, let me give you some money here. It's $1,000. Think of all the peanut butter pies you can purchase with that kind of money. Or sock it away for a misty day. You can go fuel yourself right here. Good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fuel yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword BILLS at WMMS.com. That's BILLS. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Alan, my wife, and I have used Costco Travel to go overseas. Nice. Jeff and Hudson. Again, I'm not doing a commercial for them, but I wonder if they make their trips more expensive to offset the cost of not raising the hot dog and soda combo.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I gave away tickets a couple of weeks ago to see Hailstorm and the Pretty Reckless. They're coming to Cleveland, I think, in a couple of months. But if you are one of our bureau chiefs in Detroit, Milwaukee, or Kansas City, Pretty Reckless have canceled their shows because of COVID-19. Taylor Momsen, who's the front
That's like a throwback now. Like, I remember when that used to happen.
I know, right? Hey, COVID.
Hey, COVID cancellation. I remember those days.
Yeah. Pretty soon it's going to be monkeypox cancellations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you are a listener in Detroit or Milwaukee or Kansas City and you had tickets for those Pretty Reckless shows, I think those are the headlining dates they're doing. They have canceled those. So take a look and see if you can figure out your tickets somewhere else. Tell Poundcake to be careful down there. There have been 2 shootings in the past 2 weekends on Fremont Street.
Well, he's not here, so you tell him.
Yeah, that's right.
And we don't need to panic him.
No, that would be great. We should all be DMing him right now in all caps. DM him right now in all caps and tell him that there have been... Just keep your head down is what you should tell him.
No, on a swivel.
Huh?
He should keep his head on a swivel.
Well, yeah, you want situational awareness, but I'm just saying, like, for him, that might be a little bit too much to ask. Just say, hey, man, just FYI. You can leave us messages if you listen on the iHeartRadio app, by the way. There's a little talkback button right there.
Hi, guys. Hate the show. Wanted to let you know that I did see yesterday a vanity plate that said Baba Booey on it. Now, I'm wondering if you guys had your choice, what fan plate of the vanity sort would you guys prefer? What would represent you best?
Fart your farts. Don't even have to think about it.
I think that's my Baba Booey vanity plate. Fart your farts. What? But how would that spell out? F-R-T-U-R F-R-T?
Yeah.
F-R-T. Oh, all right. Well, we got a license plate, Fart Your Farts, if that's what it is. I don't know. I was behind a vanity plate this morning. And, you know, you're at a red light waiting to go right or something, and so you're sitting there. Some of them are immediately easy to decipher, and other ones you got to do a little bit of, you know, it's like figuring a rebus puzzle out or whatever. And some of them you never do. I'm not a vanity plate guy. I'm just not. You know, some people love them. They come up with funny things, you know, mom's cab or whatever. Yeah. She's got kids. And I'm not a vanity plate person. And I don't have anything readily available to me like fart your farts. Like I don't have a personal mantra.
MSTLYHM.
Mostly ham?
Yeah.
ONLYHAM.
Only ham.
Only ham.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the other email we just got from Jordan?
No.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny. So we posted a clip on Alan Cox Show on Instagram, and it's about...
And TikTok.
And TikTok, yeah. Yep. And it's about when your dad passed away, and you're saying, next time, for the rest of us, cremation. That's the way to go. And I make a little joke there. And in that reference, you say, it's not like cleaning a grill. And then the very next thing that shows up on this guy's feed is a brush to clean a grill.
Grill rescue. Yeah, all right. Well, there you go. That's Jordan, who is in Scott Township, Pennsylvania. That's where I used to live.
That's very funny.
Yeah, okay. Grill rescue. Well, they're always listening, right?
Yep.
Always listening.
Well, they're aware, yeah. They're aware of everything you do. I don't know if they're listening as much as they can see what's going on.
The algorithms are working.
Yeah.
To sell you things.
Mm-hmm. And it's good to have a clean grill. Now, I have heard you can just use an onion to clean your grill, and it works really well. Mm-hmm. It's one of those life hacks, they say.
I just cleaned my grill.
Oh, yeah?
Extensively, yes. Because we haven't grilled much this summer.
I've been grilling
for some reason. We just haven't. Usually we grill a lot.
You've been gone.
That's true. It carved out a lot.
The first half of the summer you haven't been here.
I know. But we haven't grilled too much. So I extensively cleaned my grill so we could remedy that.
I keep telling myself if I had a grill, I would use it all the time. I mean...
Why don't you get a grill? You have a house.
I know. Well, we want to get a deck, and so my boyfriend said when we get a deck, we can get a grill. I don't know why we can't get one now.
Yeah, I would say just get a grill, and then... Because you might not get a deck. You're not going to get a deck this summer.
That's what I said.
Yeah, and you want a grill this summer.
Our deck is planned for next year.
Yeah. He's trying to put you off the grill.
Well, he's a vegetarian. He doesn't care about a grill.
Grill vegetables.
That's
we do that all the time.
I said we could do like little shish kebabs.
Yeah.
And it could be great.
And he eats
we grill mostly
burgers.
vegetables.
Those are good on the grill.
Yeah, but...
All right.
You got that impossible meat that you have to choke down because he doesn't eat it all.
I'm not eating it. I'm on this doing the macro thing again, so I can't. I just got to throw it away.
But
you can't do Beyond Meat?
It's not high enough for the... I mean, I can eat whatever I want, but it's mostly carbs.
Oh, I see.
So if I which I could do, it's fine. It's just not
worth it.
It's not the same as eating turkey or chicken, you know. You get 40 grams of protein in a chicken breast and 12 from that or whatever it is. I'm also not going to eat a pound of it.
Alan, your vanity plate could be good for you. Yeah, that would be all right. But still, it's kind of...
good for you!
Or, oh, stop. That's another one. Oh, stop it. You say that all the time.
Could you make, let me ask you this, into a...
LME. I don't know. Yeah. Alan, I once saw an Ohio vanity plate that said poop and pee. How did that get passed? With all of the not even mildly suggestive vanity plates that get shot down every year by ODOT, how did poop and pee get passed? I'd like to know.
I have hot snakes, you guys.
What's hot snakes?
It's when the diarrhea comes out like a hot snake.
Andy!
I get hot snakes and bubble gut.
Hot snakes.
He just did an interesting interview. He's in the new Thor movie, by the way.
Yeah. Peter Quill.
Yep. I saw that the other night. We didn't talk about it yesterday. It was great. I enjoyed it a lot.
It's getting mixed reviews. I know you don't pay attention to the reviews, but it is getting mixed reviews.
I can see why there's some people, because it is very silly. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of other fun in it. And I loved it. I have other friends that saw it. They loved it. So... I think if you liked Ragnarok, you're going to like this one. Mm-hmm. But Chris Pratt just did this whole interview where he was kind of going back on a lot of the stuff that got people, like, kind of villainized him over the past few years.
The God stuff?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not even really a religious person. And
I
I'm
just
like,
said it, yeah.
I'm like, dude, but you were talking about God a lot to be a not religious person. I don't know. And I don't care. Like, I still think he's a funny guy. I think he's fine, but... There was a lot of people that were just nitpicking every little thing he said.
Because he was having his moment. He was blowing up with Avengers stuff and with
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah.
We just started watching this show that he's in on Amazon, The Terminal List. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Terrible.
I've only seen like half an episode. My boyfriend is so into it. Did you finish the
Terrible.
season?
No.
Why is it terrible?
Because I think it's awful. Chris Pratt's in this weird.
I think it's good.
It's in this. It's
What's
like
it about?
It's like a guy whose team in the military got.
His Navy SEAL team got ambushed, and he comes home to find that
Grandma would love it. It's like a perfect.
Things are
boomer,
working against him.
Perfect, like '80s boomer type show. Right?
I think it's fantastic.
Chris Pratt though is in this weird spot where he does like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think he's perfect for that. But then he does a lot of this like military type stuff.
I think he wants to be taken seriously, so he's taking on these drama roles.
Well, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but they all seem to be kind of along that line.
Well, look at him.
He did that awful Tomorrow War movie, and all these. Anyway,
That was fine.
that
was fun.
No,
that wasn't like a serious role, and that wasn't even like the whole thing with that one was that they were just drafting whoever they could, and that's why Sam Richardson's in it as like a chubby soldier, which I love that.
I just like Chris Pratt when he's funny, Chris Pratt.
Okay.
So I like him to be funny in things.
Well, he's not going to be funny in a movie about his entire platoon being blown
That's
up.
what I'm saying. I know he wants to.
But he could be.
I know he wants
That
to
would
stretch.
be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Zero Dark 30. People forget that he was in that. He
Is
was
that the Osama bin Laden one?
Yes.
My
Jessica
boyfriend just watched
Chastain.
that. That's probably why we're watching this Terminal
That's
List
a
now.
great movie. And he was in that, but that was more of an ensemble thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yes, but the God stuff, I don't know why people are giving him a hard time about that.
Whatever.
Like, who
Nothing
cares?
matters. Nothing matters.
And like he said,
It's not that nothing matters.
He
Nothing
thanked
matters.
his wife for giving him a healthy daughter, and they're like, "Oh, so you like your new baby more than your old baby?" And he's like,
You can't win.
You can't win with people. They will find anything to twist your words and make it seem like you're trying to throw shade. It's like, maybe that's how your brain works.
He's married
Maybe
to
you have a
Schwarzenegger's
problem.
daughter, right?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's his father-in-law now.
Imagine if Arnold Schwarzenegger was your father-in-law.
Maybe that's why he's doing all these shoot 'em up movies. He's trying to impress his father-in-law.
Huh.
He's like, I can do it too.
Yeah. So
I
Thor
can make
was
bad
good, though?
movies too. I liked it. I thought it was good.
I thought Jason Sudeikis as multiverse Thor was a weird casting bit, but oops. Listen, I got to take a break here.
Not
if you
the
want
only Ted Lasso character in it.
you want the tall British one. Listen, I've got a break. If you want to leave messages, you can do that on the iHeartRadio app. The talkback button there. If you want to text for something, 35192. You can watch at alancoxshow.com.